Hey there, welcome back to another video. Today I have the 2023 Kia Seltos, which is Kia's subcompact SUV, and it has become very popular in the last few years. Now this is the third model year in which the Seltos has been sold here in the United States, and in this video I want to show you around what has changed for the 2023 model year, the new pricing, as well as just show you around this EX in general. Now if you follow me here on the channel, which you should if you haven't already, then you would know that I do a ton of videos on the 2023 model year changes, and I simply didn't do one here on the Kia Seltos because, well, not much changed. But regardless, Kia did change a few things, and those things are that Kia added new acoustic windshield glass to help reduce wind noise, which might have been a customer complaint from the first two model years, or just might be a thing that Kia knows that they could improve upon, which I give them props for that. And the last two things that Kia changed is on the S front-wheel drive and the S all-wheel drive. They added the blind spot collision avoidance for the rear cross-traffic collision avoidance, and the new 10.25-inch navigation system, which came on the upper trims, they added as an option on those two S trims. But outside of this, it's pretty much a carryover from the 2022 model year, which is why you didn't see a video on it, but anyways, that's what changed for the 23 model year. Now in terms of pricing for the 2023 Seltos, Kia has luckily kept pricing under control, unlike some other makes and models out there where prices are going up by the thousands every model year. Luckily, it stays well within the hundreds for the 23 model year. So starting out with the S front-wheel drive, this is now a $24,185 vehicle, including destination, which is an increase of $100 over last model year. The LX is $24,135, and that's a $250 increase. The S all-wheel drive is $25,685, which is again a $100 increase. The Seltos EX, which is the one seen in this video, is $27,435, which is an increase of $250. The Nightfall Edition, which is the first trim with the 1.6-liter turbo, is now $28,335, which is an increase of $250. And lastly, the top-of-the-line SX trim is $29,635, which is an increase of $260. So as you can see, between $100 and $260 increase depending on the trim level is very reasonable considering the times we're going through with inflation, supply chain issues, everything like that. So it's nice to see that Kia has kept pricing under control. And I will also put all the pricing details down in the description below so you guys can take a look for yourself. So now that we have all the pricing and 2023 model year changes covered, let's go ahead and take a quick walk around of this particular EX and show you guys what the Seltos has to offer. So like I mentioned a few times in this video, this is the 2023 Kia Seltos EX in dark ocean blue. I will put a disclaimer out there that this is actually a 2022 model year, as you can see from the sticker on the window, but this should be the identical vehicle to the 23 model year minus the new acoustic windshield. So keep that in mind watching this video, that this is technically not a 23 model, but again, everything should be identical based on what Kia has released as far as the information goes. So once again, this is the dark ocean blue. This is a very nice color. You can get this in the two-tone roof option on other trim levels. So like the SX has the available black roof, and some of the other trims have the white roof with this paint color. But this one is the monotone blue color, which again still looks very nice. It's a little more subdued versus those two-tone colors, and I actually probably prefer this in comparison to a white roof or anything like that. But starting up front here, you do have your LED daytime running lights, which kind of span into the grille itself. They're very large and definitely gives it a very unique style. These are your halogen projector headlights, incandescent turn signals above them. You do have halogen projector fog lights down below, excuse me. You do have that like tiger nose grille that Kia is known for on many of their models. And overall, this is a very good looking subcompact SUV. And I think a lot of people would say it's one of the best looking in the segment, and I have to agree with them. It looks very nice. Coming over to the wheels and tires, these are your 17-inch machine finish wheels with gray accent. These are Kumo Solus T31 Pluses. If you're curious about the tires, you can see you have your black cladding along the bottom like most SUVs these days. There's no body color paint option for this on higher trims like some other models out there. Of course, you do have your all-wheel drive badge on the front fenders, LED turn signals in the mirrors, as well as your blind spot monitoring. Proximity entry on both the front door handles, but it's not the touch type, it's the button type. And the EX does have the single sunroof up there, along with your silver accented roof rails, which have a neat accent here towards the rear. Overall, this Seltos is a very attractive looking SUV. I think that's why it's so popular overall. Coming to the rear, we do have your partial LED taillights with incandescent reverse lights. More silver accented trim along with your black bumper. That's definitely a lot of black plastic, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it gives it a more rugged feel, which a lot of people do like, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And this does have the updated Kia logo, which I believe was done for the 2022 model year, as Kia changed their corporate logo about a year ago now, and overall it definitely gives it a lot better or more modern style, I have to say. Let's go ahead and take a look on the interior, where you spend most of your time. The EX is definitely one of the more popular trims in the lineup, just because it is has most of the features, not as loaded as the SX, but a lot of the nice amenities are included. You do have your padded armrest, power windows, mirrors, locks, of course, gloss black trim along the upper door panel, and this is a hard touch up here. This is the Syntex / Sofino artificial leather. So this is not a technically real leather interior, although there is leather on the steering wheel and shift knob. You have your power driver seat. And overall, the interior is very nice here on the EX trim level. Go ahead and start it up. So right off the bat, you'll notice that we do have the 3.5-inch monochromatic display in between the tachometer and speedometer. There's a 7-inch partially digital configurable instrument cluster on the SX trim level. Automatic headlights with automatic high beam assist. Of course, your wipers. Steering wheel is nice leather wrapped with your audio and voice controls here on the left. Your cruise and lane following assist and menu options for that display on here on the right side. A little bit of gloss black trim on the bottom. Here's your auto stop start, your lane keeping assist and traction control buttons. Then we have the 10.25-inch navigation system, which again is a very nice system, easy to use, has a ton of features. The only complaint I have about the system is the lack of wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but I do have a video showing you how you can convert this to wireless, so make sure to check that out here on the channel. Single zone automatic climate control. There's your wireless phone charging pad as well as USB charging and 12 volt. This is the IVT transmission. Does have drive mode selections, normal, smart, and sport. Do have a center differential lock, heated front seats, hill descent control with the all-wheel drive system. Manual parking brake, which is interesting these days as more and more are going to electronic. 2 cup holders. Here's your Syntex artificial leather console lid. Lots of storage in there. No USB ports or anything in there. You have your HomeLink auto-dimming rear view mirror. LED interior lighting all the way around, which is very nice. Your sunroof controls, your UVO emergency buttons up top. And of course your single sunroof. Would be nice to see a larger sunroof in something like this, but again, this is a subcompact, so that shouldn't be expected overall. But yeah, the interior up here is very nice. I'm not a huge fan of the gloss black running across the dash and everything like that. I could see that getting scratched up over time, but overall it looks very nice. Definitely very nice, I guess, for a subcompact class. Let's go ahead and step in the back seat and show you guys what the rear seat has to offer. So most of the materials are going to follow through. Again, soft touch armrest, hard touch up top. As you can see, a good amount of rear seat legroom, and this is slightly larger than something like the Hyundai Kona, so that is worth noting. You do get a little bit extra room here in the back seat. There's the front from the back seat. As you can see, your LED interior lighting, grab handles. Rear seat AC vents, great to see. 1 USB charging port and 1 mat pocket. You have a center armrest with cup holders. And these are 60/40 split folding seats. fairly comfortable again for this segment of SUV. Go ahead and open the trunk. And once again, that size is definitely shown here, where even though it's only slightly larger, it's definitely offers some more interior space. You do have your all-weather mats with this particular vehicle, and this has the dual level floor, which you can raise and lower via those notches right there. So if you want a little bit extra space up top, you can put it on the upper level, or if you want a little bit more space, you know, above the floor, you can move it down one level. And that's just a nice feature that a lot of vehicles have these days. You do have lighting here in the trunk as well. No power liftgate offered in this segment of vehicle, but again, that should not be expected. Show you the passenger seat really quick. No power adjustments for the passenger front, just a four-way manual adjustment. Illuminated glove box, which is nice. But yeah, overall, just a solid subcompact SUV. There you can see the front lighting with the daytime running lights. As you can see, they are pretty aggressive. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this video up and I'll show you my thoughts on the Kia Seltos. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video on the 2023 Kia Seltos EX. Now, if you have been in the market for a Seltos or have at all researched the Seltos, you might be aware of an overseas refresh version that is currently on sale or going to be on sale very shortly. That gives it a new exterior refresh, and I expect that the version to be coming to the North American market for the 2024 model year. So keep an eye out for the next model year to get a new refresh exterior design, and they might change some features and stuff around as well. So definitely keep an eye out for that if you guys are in the market for a Seltos. But even with a refresh version just around the corner, I think the 23 model year is still a very solid choice and is very competitive within this market segment. Now, like I mentioned briefly, this is a slightly larger vehicle than something like the Hyundai Kona. So if you want a little bit more interior volume, this might be a good option. And overall, it is one of the larger subcompacts in the segment. So once again, if you guys found this video helpful or just enjoyed watching, please hit that like button. It greatly helps out these videos and the channel. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of the Seltos. And if you happen to own a Seltos, let me know how your ownership experience has been. Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And if you guys are new, please subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other content that is available. I have other comparison videos just like this one. I have 2023 model year change videos as well as automotive related how-to content. So with all this being said, once again, hopefully you found this video helpful. And as always, I hope to see you in the next video.